All have seen iPad kids like this one screaming for an iPad. What's up YouTube, on this back. So in today's video I have to tell you my sad story. Meaning I have to tell you that I was also an iPad kid. Like this one. Or this one. So you might be wondering, so what did it felt like, being an iPad kid? Well, it felt great. You know why? Well, because iPad meaning App Store had so many great games. Even Marvel Spider-Man Unlimited at that time. And if you don't know about Marvel Spider-Man Unlimited, then like I'm only a teenager, but I still feel old when I tell someone about Marvel Spider-Man Unlimited. Well, it was a really good game made by Gameloft.
Nice.
But you can't play it yet again. I mean, you can't play it yet because it's banned. Back to the topic. So, I didn't know how to write my own name before the age of 9 or 10. Now that is depressing, but don't worry. I'm in college, I am getting very good grades. Yeah, peace. So, one day my father took me for a revision test. Okay, I was asked to write myself. I had to write my name, my father's name, my age, my location, my likings, my dislikings. So, I wrote my name is Dash, Papa's name is Papa.
This guy's dumb as
Feel must have felt really embarrassed. Hell, when he was explaining my evil doings to my mom, I was still playing an iPad. Also, if you are going to give your kid an iPad, and do spend quality time with them. I don't even know where did parents even learn this, that if your kid is not going to sleep, give him an iPad. If your kid is not eating, give him an iPad. Who told you that? Look, because I had an iPad, I was terrible in school. I do not wanna study mathematics. I right now at this age I do like mathematics, but in that age, hell no.
Hell no!
Generally, you can imagine how trash my grades were before I got an iPad. So you can imagine how trash my grades were after getting an iPad. I used to get good marks, B, C. My C is not good, but you get up. But when I got my iPad, I actually started to get C's more often, and my parents were like, bro, spend more time on studying. But they are not that strict, they are lenient, which is why I didn't have to deal with any punishments. But because I only had one iPad, I actually had to share it with my sibling, and we all know how that went down. I didn't want to share this device on my sibling. But even though I did have an iPad, I was still really creative. Meaning, I was imagining scenarios like there's a huge monkey behind my window, so I will go to sleep. And even in college, I'm really creative. So being an iPad kid didn't really affect my creativity, but it did affect my ability to talk to people. I was terrible at holding conversations. Let me give you an example. A person comes here and he's here you go, enjoy your food. I'm like, you too.
I got it.
That was very embarrassing. Not only that, because I got an iPad, I wouldn't even eat. Right now I do eat a lot, but hey, still slim. And I was not even sleeping. I was waking late at 2 p.m, 3 p.m, even 5. 1 p.m, 12 p.m, 10 p.m. Right now I go to sleep at 10, right? But when I was a kid, when I was an iPad kid, hell no. But also, buying an iPad in a third world country is also really not easy. I don't even know how. When I was a kid, he was not that rich. He still gave me an iPad when I was a kid. Kudos to him. But look, also because I got an iPad, I not good at reading and writing. And I didn't even went outside. Now I do go outside because writing was hideous. Even right now it is hideous, but it was really hideous back then. Even a doctor could not tell what I wrote in Hebrew in my exams. But I still did ended up passing because our school was really good. The teachers were really lenient. I don't even know how teachers went from the 19s going from slapping your hand and be study hard to this. And did this change even happen? In my college, when a teacher can't even do anything to a student, otherwise a teacher gets fired. And by my college, I mean your college. In my college, kids get slapped left and right. So yeah, this is it for today's video. Do like and subscribe so that you can post more videos. Take care. See you guys later. Take good care.